Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we've got our second installment of our 13-week journey into the Warnings Queen of the murder scene. And today we are on the first part of chapter 1. Yep.
Okay.
Today we are on the first part of chapter 1. I think this is one of 3 songs in chapter 1. And today we are looking at Crimson Queen. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after last week's video when we did Dust to Dust, and that was just the prologue to this rock novel is what I've been told to call it. I think last week we called it a rock opera, or I called it a rock opera, but I've been told to refer to it as a rock novel. And last week we did the prologue to it with Dust to Dust, and after that you all have been so freaking amazing, all of you Warning Army peoples, peeps, all you peeps in the Warning Army. Thank you so much for your support, by the way. But you have helped me get more information on this rock novel, and I actually have some cheat sheet notes in front of me that you all gave me to help out with these reactions, so that we're not going into them super dry.
Yeah.
And so the one that you have on here for Crimson Queen says this: Crimson Queen introduces the girls, the Queen's obsession. She loves someone who doesn't know she exists. Her feelings are intense, confusing, and conflicting, and are overpowering her. She would do anything for him to love her, innocent enough so far. Which leads into everything else for the next, 11 weeks after this?
Ugh.
That's the next one.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah, that's the next one.
I cheated.
I'm giving spoilers away already. No, but you already know all this. This is about our journey, not your journey. But anyway, do you have anything that you want to get into this before we get started, or do you want to save your stuff for the end?
I will save my stuff
For the end.
for the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Let's just do it. All right. Let me know when you are.
Remember, it's a journey,
This is a journey.
and you don't know what a journey is until you take the next step, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
And go. Chapter 1.
There's something that you make me feel. Can't put my finger on it. The feeling leaves me trembling. I don't know what it is that you do. Makes a spark but doesn't stop. A conundrum in my heart.
Totally different style than last time.
Still my screaming makes no sound, just silence at the roundabout. Yeah, there is no rose without its thorns. Prickled fingers are just part of the ways into the heart. I can't always be there to stop all the bleeding. Your words are misleading. There's more to it than just wishing to be found. wishing that it was for me, never made me feel so weak. I can't always be there to stop all the bleeding. Your words are misleading. There's more to it than just wishing to be found. 'Cause you are my fantasy. I don't know what that means, but I know that you, amuse my soul. So here's to loving you. Raise the glass in front of you. Drink for me, for me. I'll be your crimson queen.
Such a deep song.
Wow.
Yeah, such a deep song for. Alright, we're gonna stop it there. Such a deep song for such young ladies. And here I believe they were, I have it written down here, 18, 16, and 13 to my knowledge. They were 18, 16, and 13 when they wrote this. That's really deep.
That is, but I'll tell you, that is about the right age for a young female
To go through all
to
this
go
stuff.
through stuff like that. And I was looking at I was reading the lyrics,
Mhm.
and I was listening to her sing this, and as far as let me start with the singing part first.
Okay.
The musical interpretation and stuff like that first, because I can do that relatively quickly. Because I do the lyric part, So my music part goes fast. As far as the music was concerned, is with the words, the way she sang it, for me it was exactly right. For somebody to be thinking these words, for having these particular kinds of thoughts, for me, the music fit perfectly because it was not the mood was not the kind of mood that there was a lot of action. It was a very deep thought. It was an observational type of mood.
Right.
Okay. I'm observing this person. I'm thinking these things about you, and these are the things I'm thinking about you.
Right.
And I'm having these feelings about you, and I don't know how to get you to notice me.
Right.
And I don't know how I'm going to incorporate these feelings yet into action.
Right.
Or what I'm going to do. And I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The frustration is starting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I don't know what to do with these things. And that would have been Danny on guitar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. She presented those beautifully.
Mm.
Okay. That was really cool. As far as the lyrics are concerned, a lot of the words words in lyrics, certain words are used on purpose. Okay? I mean, like, you don't make my soul glad. You don't make my soul happy when I see you. You bemuse my soul.
Ooh.
There's a reason. I haven't figured the reason out yet. But there's a reason the word bemuse is used. Okay?
Right.
That one is kind of intriguing to me as I'm looking at this.
Okay.
But as I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to... It was written by... The song is written... I don't know who wrote it, or if it was an incorporation of all three of these.
I believe it was all three of them.
It's 3 teenage females. Okay? This is from a female perspective. Okay? Males go through this as well. Okay? I'm not belittling how males think and stuff like that. But from a female, this is from a female perspective. Okay? As far as I can putting the puzzle pieces together. Okay? And from what everybody has said, that's why it's Crimson Queen, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's from a female perspective. And it takes me back, okay? Senior year in high school. I have a broken locker where the upper part of my locker was easily accessible.
I remember you telling me this story.
And I start finding cookies. I start finding brownies. Little notes from someone anonymous in my locker. I have absolutely no clue as to who this was.
Come to find out,
it's a freshman band member who had a crush on a senior band member. Okay? We had a small school, very small school. Everybody knew each other. Okay? Everybody was nice to each other. When in these lyrics, you know, she's reading into this person's smile. I smiled at everybody. I just got my flippin' braces off. I was smiling and showing that smile to everybody. Okay? What's that smile? What's that grin that you just gave me? What was that glance that you just gave me? What? You're on the 25-yard line. I'm on the 50. How do you know it was even meant for you?
Right.
Okay.
But then I was just trying to guide down my freaking line, you know?
You know?
I just happened to see you.
But because you were out of line.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But, you know, or you did a great job. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay? He put his arm around me. Okay?
Yeah.
All I know is that I started getting stuff in my locker. Valentine's Day, stuff starts going in my locker. Was I flattered? I was flattered, okay? But you're a freshman.
Right.
Okay?
It's like you and I both know this ain't going.
This isn't going anywhere.
No, it ain't going to work.
But was I kind enough to say thank you?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. When, you know, it was, like I said, it was a small school. Everybody went to the homecoming dance. She was at the homecoming dance. When she came up and asked me to dance, did I dance with her? I danced with her. Okay? I was polite. I did not say no. I danced with her. Did that mean we were going steady? Maybe to her it did. I don't know.
Do you? No.
But I never danced with her again.
Yeah.
Okay? But the point is, was I fueling the fire?
Who knows?
I don't know. Luckily I'm still alive to talk about it 50 years later. Okay? But the point is, I could have ended up if she was 14 years old, I could have ended up as an article in the newspaper according to what we're dealing with in this, you know, in this 13-week journey here.
Right.
Okay? I mean, you don't know.
Right.
And that's the scary part about what I'm embarking into.
Yeah.
I'm embarking into, Charlie, what could have been. Okay? That's the scary part. But what wasn't.
But what wasn't. Yeah.
You know, so this is kind of just in this first installment.
Yeah.
I'm like,
this is the first installment of the first chapter.
Right.
We have 11 more of these songs.
But I'm reading these lyrics and I'm going, oh my God,
Yeah.
I can relate to this. And again, it's coming from the exact ages of
18 and 16 and a 13-year-old.
Of, you know, and the same gender.
Yeah.
I can relate to this stuff. Okay. So I think I may stop reading the lyrics and just go with saying, Danny, you did an incredible job. and
no, I think they're expecting you to go into the lyrics a little bit.
And we'll go with that. Okay, what do you have?
Something that I did want to mention.
Something
that I did want to mention was that this was a completely different style than Dust to Dust.
Yeah.
And that's something that they were telling me in the comments off of the last video, was that throughout this rock novel, that there's going to be hard rock, there's going to be like acoustic stuff like this, which was lighter, there's going to be ballads, there are going to be a whole bunch of different kinds of, I guess, tones set in the music. I guess that's the best way I can describe it, is the tones set in the music. I find that interesting, and I think we're gonna find that interesting as it correlates with the lyrics and the tone and the moods that the Queen is going through.
Yes,
you know, and I think that's gonna be interesting when we go through it.
It's amazing how the different types, styles, you know, correspond with personalities. Okay, right. Because that's what tells the story. I mean, the words tell the story. The music tells the personality. Okay, I'll put it that.
I haven't heard that one before.
Well, that's just because I made it up. I hadn't heard it either until it just came out of my mouth. Okay, but when you think about it,
right?
Okay, but when you think about it, okay, from that viewpoint, because you're not going to know the thought process unless you hear what the thought process is, and that's where the lyrics are coming out.
So that's something that I loved when I played jazz in my jazz ensemble, was that it was all about the music. I could start to read into it, kind of, but it was a foreign language. I couldn't figure out what it was trying to mean, but I got the theme or the tone or whatever from it.
That's the... So you could tell an artist's personality by the tone of the music.
I wasn't understanding what they were trying to say in it because there was no lyrics to it.
But you could get their feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which is the artist's personality.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm done. I'm good.
Okay, I've said all I need to say. So on to the announcements. The few announcements that I got.
It's yours.
All right. Remember, guys, to join us on Discord. That link is down in the description below. It's always a super fun time on there. Remember, if you'd like to send us anything, we do have our PO box. That information has come up on your screen by now and will always be down in the description below as well. Feel free to send us stuff. I know we've got something on its way in from the UK right now, but of course the UK is going through all their lockdown stuff again, so that's probably not going to be here for a while. But if y'all want to send us something, feel free to, and when it gets to us, it gets to us. But I mean, because there's nothing we can do about that. But we're always open, accepting to, you know, getting stuff, especially from new fans, hearing from you guys.
Absolutely.
So if you would like to send us something, feel free to. We do have our request form down in the description below as well. I know that's a weird concept for some of you. I've been told, have reactors that charge for reactions, which we absolutely don't do. I think that's stupid. And if you're a reactor watching this and you do that, you heard me right. I think that's stupid. But we have a request form down in the description below. It is a Google form link. Click on that, put in your request with the artist's name and the song. And if you want to include a link, make sure you put those other two before it so we know what it is. Because if it's just a blank link, we probably won't look at it because we don't know what it is, and it's a waste of our time at that point. So make sure you have the artist name and the song on it if you put a link down, or just those two in general. We do have our Teespring link down in the description below as well if you'd like any of our merchandise. I do get to thank all the patrons who've helped pledge to make this video possible. Thank you so much for all that you've done for this channel and for us and the community that's growing on Patreon. If any of you all who are not on Patreon would like to become a Patreon member, that link is down in the description below as well. And if you'd like to help support us but you don't feel like you would like to become a Patreon member, we do have a PayPal donation link down in the description below as well. And last but not least, guys, we do have our subscriber goal of 10,000. Thank you to all the new Warning fans that have subscribed to the channel for this 13-week journey. I hope you stay on long after that as well. But we've had this goal of 10,000. Before you all came onto our channel, we had right around 4,000, if not a little bit below. And my guess for right now is that we will be right at or around 4,200. So thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed, who have given us the chance and want to see where we go in our analysis, in our journey with the Warning. If you are watching this and you are new, we encourage you all to subscribe. So not only can you help us achieve this goal, I'd like to hit this goal by the end of the year, but just so you don't miss what's going on the channel, so you stick around, and we have our live streams every Friday nights.
Every Friday.
And the community is awesome, awesome, awesome.
It was cool having all the Warning fans in the live stream the other night.
Friday.
That was pretty cool.
So make sure if you're new, please subscribe so you don't miss the continuation of this 13-week story. So anyway, y'all set?
Yep, I'm cool.
Alrighty, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smack that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you all next Thursday. Peace out.